Sorry, combating guest. I just got back. There's my headset. All right. Of course, there's a fucking dog outside. Yeah, I started streaming. Realized I needed to grab something. I'm going to shoot the neighbor's dog with a Nerf gun. Am I really? No, but sometimes letting the intrusive thoughts out of your skull makes you. The neighbor has an annoying dog. The neighbor has several annoying dogs, but he has one really annoying dog that just loses his goddamn mind. For no reason. He's currently going nuts outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but he is currently going nuts. That dog, he make me upsetty spaghetti. He doesn't even know what he's barking at. I'm assuming, like, due to how low my voice is, he can slightly hear it. And that's enough for him to be like, I heard a sound, I must let the world know that there is a sound. But he sometimes does that when there's nothing. For some reason, the neighbors like to let that dog. Game 61 seconds after the stream started. That's fair. I'm surprised you waited 16 minutes on a dead screen. Yeah, so this, and they sometimes leave the dog out as late as like 4 a.m. And the dog is just outside, losing his fucking mind. The final phase of the operation. My flames will storm Castro Meridiano, compress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium on a boat, fit and ready for your encounter with the Don't worry, you're just waiting for your friends to. Oh yeah, that's fair. I hope you have fun. The wall hangs on your success. You must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the residents. Ours are wont to sing of heroes who valued their life at naught. Of him. I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they seldom. Risk no more than you must, you hear me? Now, lest you are all, we have work to do, most of us. Both of us. See that your preparations are in order and report to Sid. He awaits you with the Enterprises, William Process, and Raugar Greatness. Oh, look at the wee sprout. Oh, he's a samurai. What was he? Level 52. He got to level 52 and immediately found the samurai class. Or he got to level 50 and immediately found it. He's so new. Baby player. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready, head off for the Praetorium. You need to only say the word. We succeed in destroying the Ultima weapon and will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes and hope. After that, the 14th Legion will not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further Allegan duty. Be on our way, Annika. Gaius and his plaything await. Hell yeah. Then we put this on unrestricted. Oh, you're currently on Roblox with a friend. Okay. I misread that. So here we are. The Ultima weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the continent. This is it, my friend. They weren't ready for the beef. Yeah, they streamlined the hell out of these. Gaius. Ah, Sid, my boy. You are late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seems right. It concerns your father. Of him. How and so forth. The winter of his years, Vetus came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of it. He did not wash his hands of it. He held the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. Must know that he did not have the luxury. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its shortly before his transformation. They have sensing him. Your father confided me all the secrets. Most of them. Early on in your career, you realized that while you had a talent for devising armor, never long before you knew your own mind, or happier, peaceful moment. That thought touched him. Changed man for him. Oh, he could not let it show. You ripped open the walls in this place just so you could say this to me? What does you want, Gaius? Want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. Father had a change of heart. Said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you, it lies not. Pity. And what of you, adventurer? Do not consider making competence. With your powers joined to mine, I do much for them. Together we can bring to order to Eorz and usher in a lasting. No, and I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. Your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship, and it's your strength that makes me proffer now. Save us now. We're too dangerous to be that through. Run, sir, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait! Damn it! This used to have a cutscene in it. Just getting everyone all tidied up. Whole kite is composed of a special alloy. Extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. We need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did as Castra Meridiano. Yama's cores like to expire from the strain, but no help for us on. Listen well. Press the control. Engage auxiliary. Then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Oh, my baby! Will be missed. You're unnatural at this. Alright, the way's clear, but just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Goodbye, my baby. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. I'll remember you. You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Fuck you, Nero. Do you know how much I sacrificed? Someone there? Darling old friend. It warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero. Is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. Highest ranking tribunus of 14. It was you all this time? Tell me, God, how long did you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? But, awesome. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented. Yet that fact counted opposite. You were admired to see your prodigies because your father was a great Vetus no godman. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally arrive. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your asset. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have been made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully, whenever I felt it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people will think that I walk the foot of great signal, bloody Garland. Hero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieved. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Von Belzar saw fit to offer you a place in his. This in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, man who's remained loyal to him for all these years? Why, no, he didn't. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Von Belzar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima weapon. My magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone. Hero, what are you? Ever Since I first set foot in this benighted land, I have watched every move you have made, every step you have taken. You have felled icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from the corrupted enemy. It is of little wonder, my lord. As if I, if truth, it is my desire to harness your power exclusively. Should I succeed, Lord von Belsar will surely take notice. Besides this, Balon's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power.
Bro wasn't ready.
This changes nothing. Peekaboo. He's gone. Ah ha 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 ha! The ultimate weapon is mine. Or is activated and it brims with the power of Icon.
Nothing you can do can stop it, Ayaz.
Are you alright? Ramiro. Led? Damn it. The instant prior to the blackout, the instrument sent a massive power surge. Bias is certain to be there. You have no time to waste. Word arrived that from the Alliance a short while ago. Seems the Order of Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum. But hands that conspire are hastening this way even as we speak. Likewise from the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the Ultima weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energy. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, right?
Somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection's lost much.
Did you just fucking jump from all the way up there?
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
I fight for this people, this land. Keep it away from me.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
A sure sight better than the Empire. That's for sure.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead. though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, when a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Oh, I can continue now?
Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Hey, you better run, coward. Guys, you punk bitch.
Allow me then, hero, to do...
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Por Gasuma, now accessible.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima weapon.
Power of these nuts. Oh, he wasn't happy about that one.
Feel the fight below.
Yeah, we clipped your wings.
The Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
Because you're a little bitch.
Can her strength truly be so great?
Absolutely. You should back down and go back to where you came from.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
No, shut up, La Habrea.
La Habrea.
Get out of my friend.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima.
Oh?
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Habrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells, to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Well, this just ain't fair.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
Ultima.
We'll speak later.
Yeah, what's up, Edwards? How are you?
But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
You think I need her power to fight you?
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Please note, I am doing this on New Game Plus. Just chilling. Take that, your little toy is broken. I just slapped the Super Saiyan out of you.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Whatever troubles arise, I owe you debt. He was a terrible person, but he was a great man.
Pathetic.
That's the man who needs to.
Boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn.
Hydaelyn.
Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And not but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Well, one of us is going to have to die. I mean, you punk-ass bitch. Oh, they turned this into a trial?
It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
fair. This is new. Holy. This is awesome. Oh yeah, your boy got the power of Ultra Instinct. I'm not gonna lie, that holy shit, that actually got me hyped. Yeah, right.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Take this. My rage, my pain, and all of my sorrow.
What?
may have the power of a god, Ashian, but we have the power of friendship. And this gun I found. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, those little bastards will give me a minute. Let's go, Robo Chicken! When we get out of this, I'm gonna give you a real name.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
You can do it, Robo Chicken!
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved daughter. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
Hey, Mother, don't go!
Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
She's still in there.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
salvation!
She's going to make it, I know she is.
Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree. But flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light her way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions return safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Robo Chicken rescues all.
Welcome back to that, guys.
Our warrior of light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with her!
Thank the 12!
Hey Sid, I'm gonna need you to
Thank
fix up my
Hydaelyn.
chicken.
Welcome home.
Ugh.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, Manbull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come. And thus is ours a realm reborn.
God damn. So, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of changes to the gameplay that I never really noticed over the years. Because, like, I would only ever play the new expansion, new content, whenever those came out. But replaying Final Fantasy, like, A Realm Reborn, fucking Christ, it's amazing. The story is a little cliche, but I even, like, when I first experienced this, I thought it was a good story. But now, like, no, it's a good story. The story for actually good. I think what gets people is that massive line of quests in between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward. Because they just kept releasing content in little bits and pieces throughout the few years, I think it was like years of development that was going into Heavensward after A Realm Reborn dropped. So, and even then they condensed those quests, or made them more streamlined, so you're not running to point 1, then point 2, then point 3 in the same city. You're running, you're picking up a quest in a city, going through a lot of cutscenes. Yeah, I finished A Realm Reborn just now. I'm playing on New Game Plus mode. My main level is 92. Gotten like the pain is going to be remembering what we're going next on Trail when I get there, because I can't do the New Game Plus for Dawn Trail. At the rate I'm going, I should be done with Stormblood by the time Evercold drops. Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed this story. Like revisiting it after damn near 7. I almost said 7 years. 11 years. It's been 11 years since I played the main story for A Realm Reborn. Because I played it in 2015, and I played it around this time in 2015. And it's currently 2026. Oh damn, 11 years. I forgot so much about this story. Oh damn, it was... Nostalgia said hello. Alright. There's two speeds. There is slow and slightly faster. Try playing Terraria Calamity with all the DLC, like Wrath of the God and World Seas or something. I still need to beat Terraria, don't I? I suppose I'll beat Terraria. But I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy. We'll see. Maybe next week I'll pick Terraria back up again. Maybe. Ugh. Also, the soundtrack for A Realm Reborn. Look at the Final Fantasy books.
trust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life glow. Yet in one fleeting moment for a new gift doth grow. In the same fleeting moment thou must live, die, and know.
Looking through emotes right now for kind of a I just skip this and it won't like skip any major cutscenes. Done this mod on Curse Force Blanc, you bard healer. A lot of names. Oh, post-credit scene. Evil Heidelin.
What is it?
That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Kas Bahamul move.
One Azaz moves down.
Fanzad lokpai ki hat Aldorn Zur, Ukudorn.
We next starve Chemuv. They only cause the horse ride ball.
And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. Where there is light, there is always shadow. I think I'm gonna do the Coils of Bahamut. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the Coils of Bahamut. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the world that rang out during the summer. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal world generated a distinctive wave pattern pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be. I should like to think it be a coincidence, yet we cannot discount the possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be chaos. We have given you all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us. Together we shall safeguard the future of the realm. This very star. Flying unlocked. God damn, I have so many things I haven't done. That was part 4, right? Now we're on part 5? But so I'll start that tomorrow. I want to do something real quick tonight. I might have to fight Bahamut. Actually, no, it could be in Mordor.
You found a mod on Curse Forge, Calamity Bard, and Healer. So they just grabbed the thorium classes?
Oh. Oh, no. This isn't what I was looking for. Alice's path, that's what. So now I can do that in Gamble. Ugh. And this basically tells you the story of, like, it basically goes through the ending of Final Fantasy XIV. they not in here? I was not aware that I had priority Aetherite patents. The scenery moved it sounded a blood-curdling roar. New primal had roused, gave us identity and life beyond. By thy hand, 3 primals have since been. Chief returned to the Ether, observed that tremor, this forth grew in strength. Being doth quicken, and in time it shall become a scourge upon us. That even as we pondered a course of action, never solved it all. Though she be tender in years, is true of heart and steadfast in thought. Would solicit thine aid if thou art willing to offer. Dost thou wonder the maidens of thus to the antecedent strength, straightways consent that thou shouldst. Soon as thou art able, hide thee to Windorf with thy petition. Thought for a certainty might hurt them. No, it's still taking money from me. But I have priority Aetherite path. Do I have to use it? No. Oh. Oh wait, hang on. Also, hi, you. It has been a while, adventurer. As I recall, my brother Alphino took the liberty of introducing us. But for the sake of propriety, I will say Levelure, and thank you for coming. Hi. Oh. Hi, Neo. Oh, sweet. I've heard much and more of your exploit. By your hand, the Black Wolf is slain, and you are possessed of great strength and courage. That much is plain. I have need of one such as you if my mission to it. And so, like, I want to go to sleep. You may be aware, the violence of Dalamur's fall changed not only the face of the realm, but also the base of the realm. Specifically, it played havoc with the etheric current, vast conflict. Among other phenomena, led to subterranean caverns. One such cavern lies beneath Castrum Occident, and is only to God. Despite appearances, Castrum Occident was a research. Gaius von Belzal chose the site for no other reason than to explore the caverns without it. He went about bankruptcy at the return, observed a repeating wave pattern in the ether, corresponding exactly to the fates on which the report. On closer examination, it became clear that these deep waveforms were hidden. Actually, I recorded the same pattern during the recent celebrations. I didn't understand that as a parody. The one observed shortly prior to. 5 years ago, my grandfather invoked the power of the 12 that he might continue. Alas, his efforts failed and he vanished together with him. I would know the truth of what transpired that day, grandfather's fate, and the metamorphosis. Casting light upon these mysteries, find a way to cure what ails this. It is my belief that the answers I seek lie hid within the depths of the cavern. I would have you accompany me, in addition to find them. Sure. Truth be told, I am not wont to rely upon others, and have thus far handled matters. That I am not blind to my escorted. Even this. I swore that I would find a way to restore. Desire the self-same, aid me as aided my brother and sister. Aided my brother and the son. I'm in your debt. You are a woman of action. It seems that we will accomplish much together. Let us not waste any more time. I mentioned Castrum Occident straddles the cavern. If I'm to have a hope of reaching it alive, I need you to infiltrate us and locate a path into the cavern. If you've done so, pray report your success to Storm Private Shipbroka. You may consider her my assistant here. I have every faith that you will not fail me. Godspeed your way, Anakin. I think he drunk. I like how it's fight your way through Castrum Occident. Meanwhile, me not fighting at all. Ageless life. Range catcher goalie. And port. Been expecting you, Annika. While you're coming, I take it you have successfully located the Castrum Office. So that's where it's to be found. Marvelous. Oh, but allow me to properly introduce you. Broca is my name. Honored to serve. Lady Alice. Though, for reasons of convenience, at present I also serve Hailstrom. Uniform accords me certain privileges. In particular, ready access to Hailstrom's regional supports. They provide a wealth of local knowledge, including information. Enough about me. So notify Lady Alice. I don't doubt your ability. One can say what dangers lurk beneath Master Officer. For my lady's sake, as well as your own, please spare neither preparation nor caution. May choose your companion. It still took money from me. I'm pleased to see you again, Annika. I've already shared the fruits of our expedition with you around you. Let us together ponder their implications. Review the opening cutscene for Uncoil Bahamut. I'll do it. Scars left by the calamity. And sauce breathes for the benefit of you. Honey, have you ever seen corruption? Crystals manifested a great rip of evil. Hold one of the objects caused the fragment of element. Ancient Allah created doubt. Pure. Of a celestial as a celestial prison. All inflicted grievous wounds, then wounds that have yet to heal, evident from the subject. Amazing! Alamode's internal defenses, in spite of everything. Testament to the ingenuity of the Allegans. The Gallians seek to appropriate their advanced technology out of Vecna. We are about to come face to face with secrets that have long lain buried within the sands of time. Great dangers may lie beyond, but we have come too far to turn back. The truth of the calamity is within reach. The music. Gods preserve. Dark wings that would engulf the very heavens. Those could only belong to Bahamut, the primal who later Eorzea to waste 5 years ago. Hard to know, my grandfather sought to imprison Bahamut anew by invoking the power of love. Alas, the red worm proved too powerful. He broke free of his confinement. Yet instead of resuming the destruction he had begun, Bahamut went. With the two, no one knew until this day. But I do not understand. If Bahamut is truly a planet, how is it that he retains his physical form? Did grandfather defeat him? Or is there some other expert? We must press on if we are to learn the truth. This is going rather more smoothly than I expected. It is indeed convenient to have a hero on it. Odds. The cavern should open up again, even at this depth. Ah, this resembles a finger. Oh, so it should. This is Bahamut's hand. With the wings, it seems to be frozen. For that I cannot be message. But again, I find myself wondering, how was it able to retain physical form? I had assumed that Bahamut's reversion to Ether was the cause of the widespread changing. But if he is still here, then that theory no longer holds. What was it then that brought about the realm's sudden region? There's still so much we do not know about Katarina. I haven't the slightest inkling how deep these caverns run, but we must continue. Ellipses. This contraption, is it used to control the saturation of ether? I suppose there's only one way to find out. The dragon you vanquished earlier. Doubtless you noticed the peculiar contraption about its neck. It was likely a receptor of some description used to enslave the creature. Am I just watching cutscenes? Ancient Alag possessed the means to control dragons. The Ishgarians would kill for this knowledge. Just as easily. An army of dragons could turn the tide of any battle, as the Valians once learned to protect. I would not be the least bit surprised if they now sought to exploit this method. Whatever their plans, this serves as another reminder of the might of the Allegans. One cannot but help but wonder, how advanced civilization came to fall. Gods be good. This is Bahamut's head. That enormous crystal. It pulsates as if it were a heart. Then the primal that had awakened. Was Bahamut all this time? No. This cannot be true. This would mean that grandfather died for naught. Confound it. We do not know enough to strike at it now. We must withdraw.
Who's that? No. No, it can't be. Grandfather? Is it truly you? No. Don't leave me again. Please. Grandfather! I know. We can do no more for now. What this looks like? How did we come to be in Northern Denelim, of all places? Oh, but such details matter little. Grandfather's alive, Annika. Bahamut did not defeat him. But why won't he return to us? I don't understand.
You sure that was your grandfather?
This expedition has yielded more questions. At any rate, we will both be better for a rest. Let us return to the waking sands and report upon them. Thank you, Annika. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
I think I skipped the first 4 coils.
Who glad am I for thy safe return? Lady Alice hath apprised me of any experience. Thou wilt doubtless be aware. Louis Swall was my lady's grandson. Gravely concerned was I for her safety. It would seem I need not have her. With all my heart, I do thank thee for watching over her. Come, I must speak with Mistress Alice today upon that which transpired within the binding. It served to bring us closer to the truth of the. Shall we begin then? Urianger, I understand you have a report of your own to share with us.
Aye, my lady.
And as thou didst emerge from the depths, an etheric disturbance between primal activity. Mordona was a comparison of time and magnitude. Martineau flat. Strange. There have been no reports of primal activity in that region. It could only have been Bahamut. It would certainly explain how we came to be in Northern Denver. Somehow, the cavern took us all the way from Vilbrand to the heart of Aldenon.
Would seem so, my lady.
It is all but certain then. After Bahamut disappeared 5 years ago, he hid himself deep beneath Cartano, has since lain dormant, regenerating.
Aye, my lady. Taken together with thine own account of Bahamut.
And slowness to heal the recurrent.
Bahamut's spirit. If left unchecked, the primal shall drink of Eorzea's life force, into rain and ruin upon it.
Don't worry, I got this. Rest assured, I do not mean to give up, Annika. Bahamut may still live, but so too does Grandfather. For the past 5 years, he has been keeping vigil over the premises, making certain that the tumult is
Mr. Louis Slaw. Not let live? Not let live? Not yet live?
I durst not hope. Thou art certain 'twas no mere manifestation of thine all too sorely felt grief. I know how desperate this may sound, Urianger, but I saw him with 2 eyes, as did Annika. But he vanished deeper into the labyrinth before we had the chance to speak. 2 more light fragments of Dalamod pierced the earth, thus the moon fell. one we have seen. If we can but find the other two, I'm certain that we'll find Grandfather.
Thou so believest, my lord. I too shall have faith. If it please you, I'll notify the Grand Company. All of Eorzea must stand united to a...
That will not be necessary, Your Ange. Being the great conciliator that he is, Alphinaud would seek to unite Eorzea. Rumors are true. That endeavor is already well underway. So let us leave the diplomacy to the diplomat, while we continue our investigation of it. I swear to you, no matter what it takes, we will find my grandfather and cover the truth of the whole truth of it. Annika, you have heard me swear to do these things. With your strength, I cannot hope to make good on my word. Danger to Eorzea is not past. For the sake of all who abide here, I pray that you ever be our sword in the dark.
Crystal-choked abyss lieth beneath the continental path, the unholy cradle of an elder. By thy hand when truths great and terrible rested. Yet, as is oft the case, the innocent doth breed a profusion of blood. The unknown doth bacon with irresistible. Terror hath the mysteries of the red moon laced in Lady Alice has said, it is time once more to break the press, deep, unclenching it, jagged wound that gave me.
And this, I believe, fuck. Mine apologies. I trust I have not kept you waiting over long. Annika, I am both delighted and reassured to have you at my side once more. I will not waste your time with trivialities. Let us proceed directly to the discussion of that which we have learned and that which we... Initially, it was evidence of a new primal that led us to delve into the Astrum Office, to explore the subterranean scars left at the Hall of Dalamon. You will well recall, what we found was a vast, largely intact fragment of the fallen satellite. Within the depths of that structure, we discovered not the new primal we had expected, the broken form of Bahamut. Even this great revelation was by the appearance of my own dear granddaughter.
I have since shared off sundry findings. Rembrandt, eminent scholar of this intent, did kindly furnish me with elegant. It seemed that Dalamon was constructed to gather unto the rays of the sun, and all this radiant bounty. The ancients saw great potential in Bahamut's capacity to manipulate the end. It was for this reason that they did bind him, Red Moon, to service.
Remember the sight that greeted us at the culmination of our journey. The colossal devices that surrounded what seemed to cradle the incomplete form. Information provided to us by the sons of Saint. We have learned that these contraptions were termed that each bore the designation Ragnarok. The purpose of these hulks is believed to be two. First, they meant to act as binding coils, rendering Bahamut capable. Second, they are meant to feed him. Conversely, the self-same energy was moving also serves to sustain his focus. Bahamut is permitted neither to die nor to truly live. He is merely allowed to.
Century upon century, elder primate does round about and fetters so subtle in their working, yet so adamant. Though his cell be destroyed, Bahamut lieth yet Perseus. Captives.
It has long been held that the primals cried the praises of their faithful followers who exist, yet none alive worship Bahamut. Would it be, then, that the Allegans found a way to simulate the prayer itself? It seems the only logical explanation. I would postulate, therefore, that the regenerative mechanism of prayer. Consequently, if all of the internment hulks be rendered inactive, Bahamut should dissolve. On the evidence of thy previous foray, determined the Elder Prime named by thus did we commence to scour the realm, found in Rosewood, as yet unaccounted. After conducting a preliminary investigation, we believe we have discovered a point from which the Ultron fragment, the second, re-entered. As Eosia's sword in the darkness, I would have you once more lead the. I will, of course, be there at your side. Once you have made your preparation, head to Fargold Float and make yourself known to my assistant, Private Lieutenant Naily. The fallen fragment is not far from the settlement. The position provides a convenient rendezvous. I will break these elegant fetters, for they bind my grandfather as surely as they bind Bahamut.
Alright. This is where I'm going to end it. Depending on what time I wake up tomorrow, I will continue. But for now, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.